Revolution defines virtually every aspect of the current economy. To dig into this a little more deeply today is Dan Wolf. Dan wears different hats, and both of them are extremely relevant to this exploration of 21st century infrastructure. He is the founder and CEO of CapeAir, which is one of the largest independent airlines in the U.S. More than 80 planes, more than 500 flights a day, more than 1,000 employees now.
Yep,
and
right.
No CEO working today can develop strategy and planning without thinking about 21st century infrastructure. So wearing your CEO hat, how, as an airline CEO, how do you think about this, and how is it factoring into your strategy and planning?
It's a great question, Teresa, and I always say that CapeAir is a technology company that happens to fly airplanes. Because as we've evolved, and we started off 25 years ago doing everything on paper. In fact, early on, I actually defined the technology as a complexity that got between the customer and us. And it shows how far we've come in 25 years. Because from being sort of an unnecessary evil and a barrier between the customer, now those technologies have morphed into ways to actually build relationships and be a vehicle for good service and for us to run our business. So we truly are a technology company now that happens to fly airplanes.
Can you give me a couple examples of what you mean by that, and when you think about where your company is going in the next year, 2 years, 5 years, how you're incorporating that thinking?
Great question. We use technology in every aspect of the business, but let me just use a couple of specific examples. The global distribution network that CapeAir is in that allows us to put our product on every supermarket shelf, if you will, in the world. So you're anywhere in the world now, you can go through any of the global distribution networks or right to the CapeAir website and buy our product, learn about us, join CapeAir with any other airline so that you have a seamless transportation, in theory, a seamless transportation experience. That wouldn't have been available a generation ago, certainly for a company our size. So what it has allowed us to do is put our product out there, but then the modern technologies, as they're continuing to evolve, allow us to build unique, specific relationships with each one of our customers. So that as opposed to throwing out a broad canvas, which is what it looked like before, now you actually can have a dialogue and a discrete relationship with every customer. That continues to evolve in really exciting ways. Beyond that, though, I mean, the finance department, we would have, at our size, needed to have probably 75 people in a finance department for a company our size. We have 25. Because the technology tool allows us, even though we're in 7 different regions all over the world, it allows us to very quickly and seamlessly consolidate all of our information. The